So this is my new lupin bed, and this one is the sweet peas. And then over there is a bamboo. It's a veggies. Greenhouse. Excuse the washing. This is my black bamboo. I've got a mass of. Actually, I thought they were daisies, but I think it's chamomile that's just gone absolutely bananas. Just maybe not. Doesn't smell like chamomile, so maybe it's just daisies. But it's gone absolutely mad, as you can see. This is all underneath my magnolia tree, so it's covering. I'm not sure what's in there. I think there was there's a fuchsia in there somewhere. There's one here, just there, and a rose. And then in that bed, there's a raised bed behind there, which has got grass in, and forgotten what this is called. I know you're all screaming at the screen. It will come to me in a minute. Oh, no, maybe not. But I planted this, or I sowed the seeds 2 years ago, and it's just gone bananas. I didn't realise what it was to start with all these pinky purple flowers on. But there's loads of it in this bed. And it's also all over here, underneath the apple tree and the plum tree. So obviously the seeds have just flown across the garden over the year. But that's okay. My garden's just gone to a bit messy. But the plum tree is covered. We're going to have a nice crop of plums, which is good. The asparagus is coming to an end now, and I've got a volunteer potato in there. And the bramble bush is coming through from next door, so I'm going to have to cut that back, because it just goes mad. And this beautiful ace keeps poking through the fence, but I don't mind that. I'll leave that. And I sowed some courgettes in here, but I'm not holding out much hope. There's a delphinium, not a delphinium, definitely losing the plot today. Oh, no, it's gone. I'll put it up on the screen. And in this small long raised bed that I've got here, there's a volunteer raspberry coming up. There's a strawberry in there, and some trailing geranium. Some allium. And then this bed, loads of mint in here. one cabbage that I put into there out of the cabbage bed, which is behind the shed, and my broad beans, which are, as you can see, doing well. We've had one picking off here so far, which we had for dinner yesterday. There's still quite a lot on there. I think some other stuff underneath this mint, some poppies in there. This is the thornless blackberry. Never had a blackberry off it yet, but that doesn't look very healthy. It probably needs some new soil. What else have we got? Just a random pot that's got borage in it and don't know, poppy in there I think. This one is borage, lots of it. This is one of my aces. And these roses are so beautiful. And this one is gorgeous too. So this one's a rambler. I'm hoping it's going to go up and ramble over John's shed. That's the plan. So it'll go up and onto the roof. Sweet peas are doing really well. This is my big acer tree. This is the very first acer that I planted. The pond has just gone crazy. All the bulrushes are really gone mad, and I think I'm going to have to thin out the water lily. After watching Monty Don on Friday, he said the water lilies should be flat. Well, mine are, as you can see, curling because there's not enough space. So I think I need to thin it out a bit. So this is my pink acer, called Acer Taylor appropriately, which is why I bought it. And if you weren't aware, my last name is Taylor, and that's why. Hostas are now starting to flower, look. Lovely. There's 3 different ones here. That one, that variegated one, and then the other one. This is just a crate that I put water in, and I've been moving plants into here, so I don't know if there's any fish in here. But this water is clearer than the pond water actually. The pond water is really green. I've been treating it. And I need to clear this filter tomorrow. What else have we got? I know I put a photo of the lupins on Instagram yesterday, but here they are in the flesh. I love these lupins. But this bed has got away from me as well. I may have a go at it later on. See if I can clear it and tidy it a bit. The Fatsia japonica, the leaves don't get very big. There's another lacy acer in there. And that's a Rose of Sharon. I don't know the Latin name for it, but I'm sure you do. And then over here is my fern that I moved, but it seems to be okay. But there is a lot of other stuff. I don't know if anybody can tell me. This plant has been in here and has been growing, but I don't know what it is. Can anybody tell me what it is? If it's a weed, I need to dig it out. But there's loads of nettles here as well. This is Bonariensis, excuse the honking, and some random foxgloves that have just popped up. And then down there is the behind the fence area, which we don't want to go and have a look at. And then down here are the rhubarb, as that's one rhubarb compost bin that I've just topped up, which is doing okay. And that's the other rhubarb that I can get to the other side, but as you can see, the bramble that I mentioned earlier is coming through, so I've got to get in there and chop that back as well. And then these are my cabbages. These are red drumheads, and I've not covered them, so I don't know whether the butterflies are going to get to them. Haven't yet. Honeysuckle growing in there. And then this was where my compost bin area was, and I've just turned it into a storage area now. Another beautiful foxglove that's growing up there. And I plan to turn more of this into an insect bug house. I've started, but I haven't finished yet. Still lots more to do. I need to cover the roof differently. Right. Oh, end with a sit down. And that's a plot tour of the back garden. I'll try and do the front tomorrow. And my phone is running out, so I'm going to have to finish now. And I'll finish off tomorrow.